Hello, Songshim Labnev again. I want to take a moment to tell you what you can expect from our time of just circle at the end of our gathering, Emmanuel Journaling Soul Retreat. Maybe it is like 5 or 10 minutes. Those participants will come back from doing their own Emmanuel Journaling time, and they're reading it in a small group. And then we have more than one group, so then that's why sometimes it's a small group of people, then either I or other people facilitate and we'll do it in a one group. But anyway, just imagine that you are divided in a smaller group and then you gather as one big circle. And what we are going to do is we are going to take a moment of kind of quietness again and be still, and then ask God simply, what is that, God, you want me to know as I leave this place? This is coming from this desire of mine to practice humility, I would say. Whenever I learn something and it's exciting and I love it, then I try to remember everything, and then I tend to strive to do it well or do it perfect. And then that has been a big burden, even on Christian journey. So when we gather and when we interact with God, we hear other people's interaction with God, and there are so many good things. Yet we are practicing us being small before God, like a little child, instead of trying to remember everything that we learn or everything that we heard from other participants through God's voice. We are just saying, God, just one thing that I can take with me as I leave place, trusting that the Holy Spirit will remind what we learn here, what we heard here. So it's a way of trusting the process, or trusting the work of Holy Spirit even after we leave that gathering. So that's what you can expect. So we will gather, be quiet, we'll ask questions. The facilitator asks a question, what is it that God you want me to know about? Just one thing. And then we have a moment of listening, and then we'll just take turn to just share your impression of what God said, the one thing that you are going to remember. So this time it's not a long sharing, just one person just said a word or phrase or the sentence that you perceive that God is encouraging you to remember. So that's how we'll wrap up the time, and then we go into a world as somebody who will share the joy and peace that we experience at the retreat. Looking forward to seeing you.